anymore. I realized it early enough. And I wasn't gonna make no money because being 5'11" at 5'7" at the time wasn't gonna help me. But
Got it.
again, exactly. But it's just one of those things. It's rare, but we've seen it more and more because there are now 300-pound quarterbacks. That's when you get when the
Hmm.
quarterbacks are that big, everybody else getting bigger to do certain things around that scenario. And the bigger
Exactly.
you become, harder you gonna get hit. And it's but that also leads to what do you do about it now in this scenario? And Mr. Coleman, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know his history. I don't know anything about him making the team. Let's not talk about the injury. But the NFL has also done something that makes you do things more in preseason because
Yes.
cut day is Tuesday. Cut day is now Tuesday,
They working
and you got
hard
to get
trying
the
to take a
53
spot.
players.
They're trying to get a spot on the team.
Now remember back in the day, and I'm old enough to tell you we all should be old enough, that there used to be cut days from 90 to 82 to 70 to 60, then to the final
Yeah.
roster. They don't do that anymore. It goes from 90 day, last preseason day today, to 53 on Monday.
53. Yeah.
So so when
Wow.
do you have
Yeah,
the
that's
opportunity
true.
to make your bones in the game? You have to go and play this way to make sure you don't not one of those 37, 38, 40 people that's going to get cut. Now, the advantage on the other side is after they cut down, now they're allowing 16 to 17 players per team on the practice squad. So you get cut and then you get back in the practice squad instantly after that if they re-sign you for that. But the problem is you got to make sure you got to get your position, and you gonna go all out. And when you go all out, injuries happen. You want them to see. You don't want the coach to see you. How they saw you is you laying on the ground. No,
Yeah,
you
that's
got to
true.
make a way for them to see you. You got to make a way for them to see you, and that's going to happen when this happens.
Got it. No, no, that makes sense. And that goes back to, the other week we was talking about, like who should be playing. We don't want to risk these types of injuries. That's the whole basis of, why a lot of people aren't out there on the field playing. Yes, he was a player that probably should be playing right now, trying to get that spot, but these types of injuries happen. And we're kind of tired of seeing it. And that's why they're making these changes. Even down to that this dumb kickoff rule. I can't
It's
stand it.
still weird. It's still weird looking at it. It's like,
Did y'all see all
ugh.
those? Y'all see all those returns last night? What game was it? I know it was at least three of them kickoff returns. Last night who was playing?
This was a San Francisco and Oakland. I think it was
Yes,
last
and I'm
night.
San
like,
Fran.
It
okay,
was
Yeah.
we're
just going.
just gonna go back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. We were just
Yeah,
going
I
back
was
and
like,
forth,
yep. I
and
think
I'm
that's what the
like,
NFL wants. A chance for that to happen. One dude took it this way, then the very next kickoff, the dude took it back all the way this way. I'm sitting like, yeah, this is what they're looking for. This is what the NFL wants. I'm still
exactly.
afraid. I'm still only 5 to 10 yards away from you now. I'm not, but now I'm 5 or 10 yards on that kickoff. I'm gonna smack you right there.
I'm
Truck.
I'm
So
just
That
personally
truck
waiting
come
to
in.
exactly, but they're only 5 yards away from each other. They gotta wait till they catch the ball to even do anything. I'm ready to see Tariq. I'm ready to see Tariq shoot right up through because I don't even know if the offense is gonna ever see the field. Tua may not ever see the field. Like this is so unfair to everybody else. I don't. I think it's gonna be. I will see how the play goes. Preseason, I can't really tell with it. We got all these people trying to make the team, and we're still seeing a lot of run back. So wait till the season start. I'm gonna kind of see how this go. You know what I mean? Especially with Tyreek, some of the faster players, good run receivers who can run the ball back. But I just really think that's a disadvantage. But Coleman, prayers out for you. What's up, Paul? What's up? Happy belated birthday, Paul. Also, Richie. Let's see, Mojo, you up on here? Hey, hey, hey. So definitely, that kind of leads into, this week, preseason's ending, and I'm personally freaking happy. You understand me? I'm happy. I'm
It's
happy.
about a wrap. We'll get
It's a
these
better
games
rap.
over today and tomorrow.
I'm
And
over it. I'm over. I mean, like I said, preseason's necessary, but I'm just
you
glad it's
don't
over
watch
with.
anyway, so it don't matter,
I
right?
do. I watch. I do. I watched like the first quarter, second quarter. Last night was a little bit more involved because, and I'm gonna watch today because more people are playing. First quarter
Mm-hmm.
when because they got to get those. Some have already played, some not, and that's what we're gonna talk about. Who should be playing. That's my question right now because right now people are trying to get that 52-man spot. They are trying to make the roster, but who should be playing that needs a little bit of they need some practice, real gameplay practice before the season start. You know what I mean? To prevent injuries, prevent all this other stuff that can happen or tearing your season up. You know what I mean? So, certain players don't have to play. Mahomes ain't got to play. You know what I'm saying? Lamar ain't got to play. But it's some people out here that's betting on some rookies, some 2 and 3 year people. They got some moving parts, some trades, some wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Is this combo gonna match? And now y'all want to wait to the first game of the season to see how this work out. I just
Mm-hmm.
think that's just a bit, just a little bit crazy. But that's just my opinion. But we're gonna go through it. So are y'all ready to? Are y'all watching this weekend? This preseason?
Yes, yes, yes. My
Now,
Panthers play at 1 East Coast time.
I
Of
look,
course, we need to see Mr. Young out there.
Shanetta
So,
like, get
so
off of
to
here.
your
We gotta
point,
go. What time is it? It's 11:41. We
yeah,
got a little bit of
yeah.
time. You got your
My Panthers
wings.
play at 1.
Y'all
Ah,
got y'all
yes.
tradition and eating your wings.
Yeah,
You got
I
everything
do
ready.
football. Yeah, football household here. So yeah, I'm ready to see what happens
Mm.
and see if they put Mr. Young out there and
See, that's what I'm talking about. He
faithful
need to be.
fan.
He need to be out
He
there.
do, he do, he very much does. Small guy. I'm afraid every time I see him out there. I'm like, oh my gosh. So hopefully we'll see what he does today. They'll probably give him a little time today.
They
I don't
may.
know.
Let's go through this. Let's see who been playing. So yesterday those Jaguars played. Did y'all watch that one real quick? Did y'all watch that?
I did. It was horrible. And when I looked at it, it was already
Hmm.
28-0. I'm like, what's the point of
Right.
this conversation?
That's true,
So
but I guess Lawrence played good. I thought he did good. He did get to play a little bit, and that's what I'm talking about. Some people need a couple snaps. He was one of them. So Lawrence, he played good. He had 2 TDs. I watched his first quarter. I think he played the whole first half. So he got a little practice in. He done. I don't know if he. I don't think he
hmm,
played any of the other preseason games. He needed to. And of
Hmm.
course the Falcons, as you cousins.
Ooh,
Good luck down there. If you're in Atlanta, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was hoping they play the
goodness.
the dude that they drafted. I know he like third string, but they could have gave him a snap.
I, I'm gonna tell you something. Atlanta gonna be a monster. I feel sorry for the people in that division over there. Atlanta's gonna be a monster. Be very careful. Be very quiet about it. That's a preseason game, and
I get it, but
Morris
I
didn't
don't
have
like. I'm not
anybody
a
out there.
Cousins. I'm not a Cousins fan. So he's good. I think he's a good person, but
But look what they did on the defensive side. They
yeah,
added,
no, no,
you
yeah,
added,
yeah,
what was that safety from
yeah.
Denver that decided to sign Simmons? Justin Simmons threw it there, and then sorry, no offense, and then they got the linebacker from New England. Well, they're going to be beasts down in Atlanta. I'm just going to say that. My fault. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that look. See that? You see how that look? It just happened to me because I said
I'm over
Simmons.
here like how I
Um,
cut him
It's still
off.
preseason though. It's
Yeah,
still
it's still
preseason.
preseason,
it's
Still preseason.
and and my final thing about it, well, it might not be my final, but I'm gonna think preseason matters. Why? Because I ain't got no darn quarterback. Y'all sitting there talking about who
I
should
was
be
going to
we're
say,
playing.
yeah,
gonna
I
get
ain't
to
got
I was
no
going to
you.
say,
darn
let's talk
quarterback
about
right
them
We'll
now.
see.
Steelers.
We'll get to you, buddy. Y'all, I say y'all for last, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We run through a couple of yesterday. Tua, he didn't need to play. I think he kind of do, but don't. But since he got knocked out a couple times the other year, we gonna leave him be. Let's stay on the
Yeah,
sideline.
use side of caution. Yeah, caution for him.
You sit your
Caution.
tail over there to the side, and we'll figure that out later. Poor Mayfield. I used to be a big Mayfield fan. What y'all think the Buccaneers about to do down there with him? Think they'll be all right?
I think they're gonna be. Listen, they're in that real tough division. I don't want to talk about no more. They're in that real
Don't do
tough
that.
division over there. So they're going to be fine. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna talk about anybody, but
I love my
Baker.
division.
They won last night
Yes, because you have a
preseason.
chance to win every year because
That's right.
everybody's
Exactly.
right there.
but you don't. Yeah, but
Ooh,
but you don't.
oh, I didn't go there right there, but
I'm not.
Hey,
You know what?
Baker gonna have
I'm a Panther fan. I'm not a Panther fan. I am from North Carolina, and I do like the Panthers. I don't have anything against the Panthers. I actually was upset that I didn't go to the Broncos and the Panthers Super Bowl. I did know someone who played in it. I did have the opportunity to go. But I should have. It was a once in a lifetime. When would the Panthers be playing the Broncos? Torrance, do you remember me at work? I had on my
Yes, I
jersey
remember
and I
that.
had on I had on like a Panthers shirt and a Broncos jacket, and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" All day long, I was going in the elevator, I had both on, so like that weekend. So I wish I had went to that game because that'll never happen again. Yeah, Purdy. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that game will probably never be a Super Bowl game again. I can't imagine it, and I'm not gonna fault either team. We ain't gonna say who wouldn't be there, so it could be a matchup. So that part. Hey, Chris.
I'm.
What's up, Chris? Were you gonna what, Shanetta?
I'm just gonna keep hope alive. As always, I'm forever a Panther fan, so I'm gonna cheer for 'em, the good, bad, and the ugly.
Man, go
We've
get.
been twice
Yeah.
to the bowl in 30 years, so hey, I'm a third time's a charm. If we make it back, then
Y'all
hey,
just need
third
a
time's a charm.
quarterback. Maybe an owner. I think y'all got some other moving parts y'all got to figure out
Oh,
before the
definitely. Oh,
players.
definitely that.
Um,
Definitely that.
y'all got some stuff
Some of the
going on.
decision makers are not good decision makers. In the back office, I do agree with that.
What I'm going to say
Yes.
is you made the Super Bowl twice in 30 years, which is awesome because there are teams like Cleveland and Detroit and teams who have never made the Super Bowl, been there longer, been around much longer than you have.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a hard feat, y'all. We're not. I'm not gonna take
So
away that it wasn't a hard feat. You know what I mean? So it's a really hard feat to get there. But yeah, at least y'all got two. That's all I like to say. Y'all been less than 24 years.
true, true. We ain't gonna talk about some team. Some team ain't been there since. Yeah, we
I'm
ain't gonna
just
say.
saying.
The
We ain't gonna say that.
90s.
I'm just saying. I don't know who caught on to that, but you've been there since somebody else. All right, 49ers, Raiders. Purdy, he doing his thing. He threw a little interception last night, but that wasn't his fault. It was
He's
just
missing a
pre.
wide receiver. Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
sorry.
missed
Go ahead.
amazing, but that wasn't his fault. I like Purdy. He should have caught that, but it was preseason, so no biggie. I don't know what the Raiders are gonna do. You think they're gonna with Minshew or O'Connell? Uh,
Minshew has been named the starting quarterback.
okay,
Minshew is
I,
now the starting quarterback, so
okay.
that's there. But
Mm.
yeah, that means you at the Broncos are ahead of somebody in the division.
You
That's a
darn
step
scared.
up.
We gonna get to.
That's a
That's the
step
reason
up.
I'm wearing my stuff here right now. Don't worry about all that. Don't talk crazy. But that game
My
was kind of
fault. Sorry.
crazy. I don't know if y'all watched it last night. I didn't. It was on, but I wasn't watching it, so I watched the highlights. They had like the Hail Mary at the end of the game and the fumble Ruski, and they still didn't score. I was like, they ran 200 yards. You know what I'm saying? They ran a long way. They forget that field, 100. No, they ran up and down that field 3 times. That's the amount of yards they ran running around in damn circles. I mean, and nobody still actually scored, but it was funny to watch. Did y'all get to catch that? If you didn't, please
They,
go watch that.
they were only about a yard away, and it was an offensive lineman who made the break toward it. I was like, that's hilarious.
I thought
They
he was
made
gonna
that break,
just
and he got tripped up.
go through it. He got tripped up. But they
So
was
yeah,
tossing
it,
it back.
it
But
was fun.
it was a great fumble, Ruski. It really was. It was a great one. Did you get to see it, Janetta?
Nah, I was in and out of sleep. I was trying to stay up, but it just wasn't working out.
It ain't work
My
out.
body be tired sometimes. Yeah, yeah. So
It ain't work out. But no, that
yeah,
was a hilarious. So if it was a highlight to preseason, that was all right. So today, let's see. We got them Ravens and Packers. We know Lamar ain't playing. I think he should not be playing. He don't need to play today. Jordan
No,
Love.
no.
Nah, I'm gonna say sit him out. I think he'll be all right. He doesn't need to.
yeah, he's gonna be fine.
But
They'll be fine. Like I said, my quarterback need to be playing.
good luck though. But them Ravens, Torrence is predicting them to be in the Super Bowl, so I ain't
Yes, I
forgot.
did.
I agree with
I
that.
wrote
Yes, I
that
did.
one down.
I agree
Thank
with
you.
that.
I hope
Thank you
so. I
very
hope
much.
so. I hope so. I just don't know if it's gonna
I
happen.
hope not. I'm just predicting, but I hope not. No, thank you.
uh,
No.
uh,
Mm-mm. You
But
told
now
you told me to choose with my head and take my heart out of that, so I chose
I
with my head.
did.
But my
I
heart say
did.
no. No.
I did. I did. I did. Let's see that old Sam Darnold better be playing. I don't even know why he's on a team, but he better he better be playing today. That's all I'm saying. They're playing Eagles. Hurts definitely. He should not be playing. But Sam Darnold, I don't know. Maybe y'all think Sam Darnold should be able to sit over on the side. Ah,
So, well, if
Eagles.
he doesn't play, if he gets hurt, what are
Yes.
they gonna do then? What happens if he gets hurt? They already
Right.
lost one quarterback. If he gets hurt, what happens? So he may not have to
Right.
play. He'd be like, just keep him just in case.
That
So
that is true. That is
Hmm.
true. Ravens Eagles Super Bowl is gonna be epic.
Yeah,
Keep hope
that's it.
alive,
You
but
just
I'd
called it.
watch it. I'd watch
You
it.
called it.
it's
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Ravens in Detroit. And I told you it's gonna be them Lions, Detroit and
Yeah, you
Baltimore.
said the Lions. Yeah, you did say that the other week.
Leave
I'm
your
This
saying the
team
Eagles.
right here.
Vikings quarterback alone. Are you
All right, what's that again?
CJ? CJ? You just had boy. You gave me a heart palpitation. Are you serious? Sam Darnold. That's his. Yes, we'll leave him alone. We'll let you have Sam Darnold. Okay, CJ. You can
Mm-mm.
have Sam Darnold. He's the
Oh
best we got
boy.
at the moment. Man, get Kaepernick. He always willing and able. Why do everybody keep forgetting? Yeah, call some. I know you know somebody in the league. No, you do. But good luck with that. That's all I got. Sam Darnold Hurts needs to sit his tail down today. Stafford. I ain't a Stafford fan. I know he's from right here in Dallas. I think he's from Carrollton or something. I ain't never been a fan. But
Yeah.
Cap is done. Cap ain't done. He tried. Nobody won't pick him up.
Cap's still trying. Cap is still trying.
He is
Some way,
not.
somehow. He keep hope alive.
He gonna have to cut that hair if somebody do, because it won't fit under a helmet. It done grew out too much. Just out there. But no, I don't know Stafford. He shouldn't. Yeah. I ain't a fan, so I can't be.
He shouldn't play, and the Rams don't need
Yeah.
him to play. So
No,
they
not
got the
really.
dude out of Georgia, Stead Benson the third, the one who played for Georgia, won the national
Oh yeah,
championship. He's a
yeah, yeah.
backup. Yeah, let him get
Yeah.
on the field and do his thing.
Well, I was
So
looking up.
Go Rams.
I
My
was
cousin
looking up
played for them.
rookie. Oh, for real? What's his name?
Murchison. Laurel Murchison.
All right, Merch. Let's see what you
Yeah.
got this year.
now we're gonna keep an eye out. We're
If
gonna be watching.
JJ
Please
don't
do.
get hurt, if JJ doesn't get hurt, Vikings are division champs. What y'all got?
Oh, these people got dreams, don't
Oh
they?
man,
Could that they say Vikings over Detroit and Green Bay? Is
man,
that what that
listen.
person's basically saying? I'm not even
I'm
going
gonna.
into that one,
You
so we're
know
gonna
what?
let
I'm about
that
to
go.
call you
Ah.
Curtis. Curtis, what are you talking about? Curtis. 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 I wish I could bring you in live right now. Are you serious? Over the no, seriously though,
He's
over
a
the
Viking
Lions.
fan. That's why he's saying that.
I
I could see why he's saying that because yeah, Vikings were my team back in the day. Back when Moss and Culpepper were
mm,
playing and stuff like that. So
mm-hmm.
I could see why he may be saying that, but it ain't gonna fly. That's not gonna fly.
Come on, we're talking about Sam Darnold. I get it. We all have our team. I love them. I'll say why in a few. Why I put
Right,
my jersey
right,
on, but I know good and damn well I ain't going no Super Bowl. It can happen any given
right.
Sunday. I'm not gonna take. We got
Any
a two
given
percent.
Sunday.
We got a
Yeah.
5% chance. But come on, Curtis. Come on. I can't even call you CJ with that kind of shit, man. See, I'm saying you got me cussing. Trying not to, but no, I'm sorry, but I do like. No cousins, no chance. I'm trying to tell you, the Vikings, they will not. I'm sorry. Y'all need a quarterback, then we can talk. You got some other moving pieces, but Sam
True.
Darnold is just what's going to be your Achilles heel. It's not the QB. Our quarterback is like that. He makes subpar look great. He is not about to make Sam Darnold look great. You know what? Let's wait. Let's get 2 games in, and I'll holler back at you. We just need a decent QB. That's all I'm saying. You need
Yeah.
another quarterback. You can't do this with Sam Darnold. Fall back, man. I don't know what you're talking about with
Mm,
Sam Darnold.
mm.
Anybody else, you got a chance. You got a chance with Hale Wilson.
Hold on, hold on now, hold
Oh.
on now,
Uh
hold
oh.
on now, hold on now.
There we go. Here we
Wilson
go.
Don't
gonna
don't you?
help y'all out, but Darnold is not gonna do anything for the Vikings. Pop your neck. Did he get popped? All
I,
right, yeah.
yeah, when you get slapped in the back of the head, you got to roll it off like you just did a second ago. So,
Oh, okay.
um,
Okay.
don't first. I'm not going to talk about Donald, and they need somebody else. But we don't know. Maybe he was a first round pick. Maybe it'll click in. But you're not going to be talking about what they going to do better with Wilson if Wilson
This
needs
is
to
a
be where he's supposed to be
hypothetical.
with all that
He's
talent
where
around him.
he's not going out there to them Vikings. He'll be all right. He over there cold enough in Chicago. You know, light skinned folk don't do well in the cold now. That's why he didn't fare out in Denver. You know, he said to deal with rain out in Seattle. He light skinned folk don't do well in the cold. Sorry, Shanetta.
Uh-oh.
But anyway, the Giants, Daniel Jones here, he need to have his ass out there all 4 quarters, okay? All four. He need to be out there right now in the field. What time they play? 6:30. He needs somebody out there training with him right now. Do something. Sam has not had a good preseason. He ain't have a good last season. So Daniel, I think he needs to play. And Rogers, I ain't even gonna comment. What y'all
No,
say?
no,
What?
no,
Oh, it's
no.
yeah.
Makes me
That
sick.
whole Rogers conversation is.
I ain't
Mm.
doing
Yeah,
it. I ain't
yeah.
wasting my
Yeah,
damn time.
I just doubt we see him uh, today
You
or
don't need
next
to
week.
see me. You know who I am. You don't need to see me. I hope he don't get knocked out first play again. So how about that?
Ooh, ooh.
Oh boy, yeah.
Wow,
Maybe we had a
wow.
maybe if
He
they had a
wasn't
game,
ready.
he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. I hope he ready this year.
Don't look like it. He
Jets.
look like.
Jets. Jets. Anyway, I mean, see, oh Panthers. We talked about your Bryce. You said Bryce gonna be out there today. They need to put him out there. Please Jesus.
They do.
They playing Josh Allen. Josh played first. He been playing the whole damn preseason. I know he played the first game. I watched him play a couple, but I don't know if he played anymore. I didn't watch anymore, so I can't
No,
really say.
he didn't. And I don't think he's going to play today. And they lost their back. Well, the backup quarterback got hurt, so
Did
they're
they?
going to play whoever the third string in, and probably brought somebody in. He's not playing until the season starts.
That'll work. That'll work. Let's see much. So yeah, go Wolves. Did they win last night, CJ? I saw the score. I'm sorry, y'all sidetracked my high school. Just trying to see if they
High
won. I saw
school.
the score. Hey, look,
She go
our
to
high school.
high school?
Look, unless if your high school wasn't good, that's why you don't still like them. We win championships, okay? Lincoln High School win championships. East
Go
Lincoln High School, our
Lincoln.
whole county, we win championships. So we stay
That's
on
football
support.
country.
You know what I'm saying? We cornbread and rice fed, man. We put them out there. Don't trip.
That was back in the day. Now all y'all grown folks left Lincoln have kids and go someplace else, so they nobody playing football down there no more.
They
So you
still play.
can't
What
be
are you
keep
talking
breeding
The
about?
them. You
kids.
can't be breeding them. You can't be breeding them if y'all taking the families away from them. Listen, I was
Man,
talking
listen.
about. They talked about my home team last night out at my hometown. We have 21 players on our football team. We were a 4A school when I
Wait a
was
minute,
there back
what?
in
21.
1990. We only had 21 players on the football team, so that tells you
Do
when
y'all
we
have
leave
a
Georgetown,
dropout
we
rate
left
real?
Georgetown.
Y'all dropout rate
No,
real
no,
high.
no. Those parents left town. Once we figured out there was no jobs in Georgetown, we left town so we could
Oh,
have the
nothing
kids
there
in
but the
But the
Lincoln.
paper mill.
kids that
Nothing
don't
there but the
look,
paper
Exactly.
mill.
hey, if nobody do nothing, they pop kids out. People pop kids out all the time. It's kids all through there. They just ain't no good. Don't hate on my town. Lincoln County put them out. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
whatever.
So don't
Whatever.
even play. CJ is
Congratulations on the win
NC
last
State
night.
owned,
Congratulations.
so don't even play.
You know what I'm
And we
saying?
had a little dude from what
Congratulations.
Hickory just went to the NBA. We always have somebody, you know what I mean. So nah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bragging on my little county, but we do pop them out. CJ, I own, he went to NC State, he went to the
Are
Bears.
y'all 4A now? 4AA? What are y'all
Nah, we
now?
ain't no.
Three
Well, now
3A
we're
still.
small. Now I ain't gonna say we're big. We're not a
Right.
big school. We're a small school. We're two. I played 2A and
Two?
3A, 2 and 3A. We
Okay.
went back and forth
Okay.
because of volume of school. But you gotta think we're right outside of
Right.
Charlotte. You're not gonna get. We're not gonna be at a 5A school. We're not. We just don't have the amount of kids in the school. Those type things. But we do play them. Non-conference,
Mhm.
and trust and believe,
Right.
baby.
Right.
Yeah,
Smack
he's
them.
talking
I
about
hear
that's
you.
why he in Ohio. That's why I'm in Texas. Oh, and we lost. Never mind. Never mind. Never
Oh,
mind. We going through some
Oh
growing
no.
pains. We'll be back. Don't even worry about it. Ain't gonna worry about it. But anywho, off to the next. We can get through these real quick. Justin Herbert. No, P doesn't need to play.
no.
They play the Cowboys. Dak, get your tail on the field, please. Thank you.
Not that.
Yes,
Well,
he needs to be
that
on the field.
I remember that's if they're not locked into that elevator like we kind of talked about anyway. The
What
Chargers got
happened? What happened this
Chargers.
morning? What happened? What
See
happened?
the Cowboys want to win so bad that they messed up the hotel and the Chargers are staying in it. And I think about several members of the team were stuck in the elevator for a couple of hours between the floors of the 15th floor and the third floor. They
Jerry
had to
did
get
that
Dallas
shit.
fire and rescue. Get the boys escape. Let's see how they play tonight after Dallas set it up. I
This
mean,
was
if
this
that's how
They
morning.
the
didn't get
Cowboys are
ample
gonna play to
rest.
win, you know what I'm saying?
And that happened this
Now is they didn't
morning?
get ample rest.
Did that
You
happen
said
this
this
morning
morning?
or yesterday?
Last night, so it was last night
Yeah.
into the morning.
Yes. They didn't get ample rest. So
You know they did that on purpose. Even for a preseason game, so what they gonna do when the season starts? People go better man, people better stay in Oklahoma. It ain't that far. It ain't that far. Go on. Right over, I promise you it's not that far. So they would get some
Go to the,
hotels up here in Choctaw or
go to the
whatever. I
casino.
don't know.
Just go to the casino.
That's all
Go to
I'm
the
saying.
casino. It's up the street.
Because they
Okay.
dirty out here. They dirty out here. So I didn't know all that happened. Outside of that, let's see. Watson. I don't like that dude, but he's not gonna play. And Geno Smith,
He's
he
not.
need to play.
Oh, Watson got an arm is hurting. He has soreness in his arm, so he wasn't gonna play anyway. Yeah, his arm's hurting again.
What is
So
he? What is arm hurting from reaching out and touching people? He ain't got no business. But anyway,
no,
uh,
it's because the NFL don't let him get the massages anymore that he was getting in Houston that got him in trouble. So so that's
oh
why it
I
boy.
hurt.
think we both was
So
jabs. Your jab was a lot better than mine.
I'm leaving right there. No,
I'm
let's
gonna
say anything
leave that
else.
at that. But yeah, those Browns in Seattle play today. But I do think Geno needs to. I thought he was going to end up better than he is. He's doing okay. He's doing really well, but I had higher hopes for him because they did kick Russell out for. Uh, but he needs to play today.
I, I think he's playing well. His career has resurged, and he is finally doing what they thought they were going to draft him when he came out of college. But you know, Seattle is playing in a tough division now. You still got
Now,
to
yeah.
understand the division is tough. You got San Francisco and you got the Rams, and Arizona one day will get better. So, what can you really do?
When they quarterback realized he should be playing baseball.
Yeah, unless you grow a couple of inches. I mean, from 5'7" to 6'2". I mean,
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. No
Yeah,
offense to short
go,
quarterback.
oh
My fault.
boy.
My fault. I'm sorry.
Hey, we take short quarterbacks, but I'm just saying, at some point this boy got to realize what his calling is. Um, that's just my opinion. I think we ain't missing anybody. Oh, Jared Goff, the Lions. They play and I think he'll sit. He needs to. Wilson or
He can
Fields.
sit, yeah.
Both of them better interchange. Give them a quarter each. First, second, just interchange them. They need to come on the field. I know Wilson is a starter right now. They've named him as a starter, but I
Yeah.
think this game could really tell the telltale because it really ain't defined for me. But we'll roll with Wilson.
Yeah,
We'll see
who
how it go.
QB1 is?
But they both need to play
I don't know who
today.
QB1. Again, I don't know who QB1 is, and I want both of them to play, and I have my opinions on who, and I think it doesn't really matter because, again, as I
No,
said last week, Farrah, you start
Let's
quarterback
go
in
ahead and say
Pittsburgh. That's at least
Fields.
that's at least 10 victories with you at quarterback because that's what Tomlin is going to do.
well, they're
I don't
not
really
gonna.
have to worry about that.
I think they're not gonna start Field simply because they don't want to start him and then have to bench him. It's easier to bench Wilson to start him and
Yes.
then bench him and bring Fields in. I feel like if you bring Fields in and then bench him, I don't think it would go well that way. I truly don't. If
Yeah,
you
that's a
start
good
with him,
point.
you're going to stick with him. But I think with Wilson, come on, like I said, he has missed the poster boy of the
Hmm.
NFL. He has missed the positivity himself. So he will. Like right now, there's nothing wrong. Are you serious right now, dude? So they can bench him and he'll still be happy. He still got Sierra and all his children.
And
So
them
he'll be
children, all
and
the
his children.
childrens.
He still done got $38 million free dollars from Denver while he over here playing. So I mean, what I mean, I
Hmm.
just think that they could bench him and he won't be mad.
Listen, as the
That's
words of
that's a good move.
Terrell Owens, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Don't talk about my quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
Do what you gotta do. I know you can't. Ain't nothing you can say. I'm gonna let you wait it out. Then once y'all make a final decision, we'll see how your year go, man. Damn, good luck with that.
Then I tell you if we're going to win 10 games or 12. Once you make a decision, I'll tell you exactly how many games we're going to win in
You
that
can't tell
division
me
you're in.
now.
I'll tell you.
You can't say
Oh, I
now.
can tell you now. I can say 11 right now. That's the split between 10 and 12. I can say 11 right now.
I
In
say
that tough
eight.
division. It Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Cleveland in that tough division. I
They'll
still
do
say it.
good
I'm
to
not
hit
even worried.
10. They'll do good to win 10 games in that division.
All right.
Because right now,
Y'all
I don't know
sleep
what you're
on
going to
us
do with
if you
this
want to.
quarterback. I ain't sleeping. I'm going to wait. I am
Fair.
woke, as they say.
Do me a favor. Name one of them quarterbacks that started us for last year when we won 10 games. Name one of them.
Then, Titans.
Name one.
Titans next game. I ain't fooling with
That's
you.
what I thought.
We'll wait. I mean, that controversy can go on for days with us talking. But the
Yeah.
Titans and the Saints, Will Levis, I don't know. Maybe I need to do some more research. I don't know.
New Orleans better watch out because they're not gonna start the quarterback, but then their
No.
bench, the second quarterback, Rattler, they're talking about him taking over the position, so they better be very careful about what's going to happen down there in New Orleans. So they look like
I'm
they got a
just
couple of
saying.
things
And
that
they
may
got
help.
Carr. Who they got? Carr down there now?
Yep, they
Yeah,
got Carr
Derek
right
Carr.
now.
Oh yeah, and I know
They
you
said
were
Rattler is
rooting for
doing something.
Rattler. I like Rattler. He was the
Mhm.
number one quarterback out of high school. He came to OU, of course, and
Mhm.
and then Caleb came through, messed that up. But he was trash. He didn't have the successful year like he needed to. He ended up transferring to South Carolina. And he had a better successful year down there. If he hadn't, he wouldn't have got drafted. So I'm glad he moved. He transferred.
And he played better competition at South Carolina than he ever did at Oklahoma because there's they dump trash up there in that conference at the time. But now Oklahoma is in the real conference that we go talk when we start talking college football very soon. Eventually this week, next week, we'll see. Oklahoma is now in the SEC. Real competition starts to happen. Just throwing that out there. My fault.
I'm from the East Coast and I love SEC, ACC, but I have found a newfound love for the Big 12, so I don't even know why you acting like that, but they've had their
What's left in
issues. They've had their
other than
issues. It's
Colorado? What you got
over.
left over there?
Ain't nothing left on me. Nothing. And it's like this. There's nobody left, and Colorado's still gonna come in last this year. But we'll talk about that next
Exactly.
week.
That's exactly right.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy, yeah, that's all for next week. But anywho, Kyler, we already said the boy go on and play baseball and play. Kyler, he's not gonna play today. He doesn't need to play because it doesn't matter. It's not gonna make or break him.
Indeed.
We still gonna get the same Kyler
Mhm.
this year. Can't see over the damn linebackers. So anything, y'all got anything on that? I don't.
Nope.
I don't have
Nope. We don't
nothing.
talk about short quarterbacks. Nope.
Nope. Nope. I was about to say. Look, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
come
the
on.
best
Not
for
gonna say
My
last
anything.
though.
quarterback
I'm gonna
can't
come
see
back,
over.
but
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, I think he should play. Get him a little quarter or two in. Drake May or Brissett? What y'all think?
May. I like May.
I love May, Carolina kid, or you think
You
Brissett?
know. You know why I
It's
like him. Yeah.
it's a
UNC.
tight rope though. Honestly,
The real
skill wise,
Carolina.
it's a real tight rope to go to. I don't know who gonna win this starting role.
But
Have they
isn't
said?
that the same? Isn't that the same conversation we just had about Pittsburgh? If you start May and then have to bench him, how his confidence would be versus if you got Brissett start and then
Mhm.
bring
Yeah.
May in because New England is not going to have a really good year. Nobody's expecting anything.
No. Play
So
him then. Just play
after
him. Play him.
so give him a couple of weeks to see what the speed of the NFL game. Then put him in and let him have the rest of the season. But if
That'll
you put
work.
him in and then take him out, you destroy his confidence.
I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see
Good
that. And
point.
Drake May,
Good point.
he's a really good quarterback. I think he's gonna be very successful if he's coached properly.
Yes. I'm
Uh
watching him. I'm like, huh, this guy's
yeah.
he throwing it where it need to be. Just
Yes he
gotta
is.
get the people there to catch it. But it's the ball where it need to be.
But speaking of throwing that ball where it need to be, say the best for last. Yeah, this Bo Nix, he gave me some newfound love this week. Y'all understand? I have locked my love for the Broncos up. I'm no bandwagon. I didn't trash them. I just know when to shut the hell up. And we've had to shut up for quite a few many years here. And Bo Nix is back. I watched that game. They didn't need me. I sent the video of my stroke last from last week. They didn't need me because Bo. They said Bo got this. Did y'all watch that game? That boy is about to. I think this is the sleeper team of the NFL. I really, really do. I am being very preemptive. I'm not gonna be a Cowboys fan, and we're going to the Super Bowl. But I do think we're going to have 10 wins this year, 9 to 10 wins. I do think it's a possibility of a wild card. And only reason I'm saying that, I'm taking in consideration my division and who I think we can go ahead of. And I truly
Mhm.
think that the only people that, of course, the Chiefs. You know what I mean? I think Indianapolis and then us. I do think we can go above the Raiders. I think we can go above the Chargers. I truly do believe that we can get a wild card spot. I do think it could be a very successful season. I don't know. I'd rather them start out
Mm.
slow and then end hard than start out fast and then our season go tank. So I don't really know, but I truly believe in this kid. I liked him in college. I just didn't know he was gonna transform like this. Jesus. So had to bring out my Broncos. I think we're gonna have a decent season. I can actually root for these folks each week. What say y'all?
I'm,
He's my top
I'm
quarterback. It
going
ain't
to.
because of the Broncos. I really think Bo Nix is probably the best rookie I'm seeing so far out there, outside of Caleb.
I'm going to accept your Bronco love and throw it back at you in a sense of course Bo Nix is the best rookie because he graduated with you at Lincoln High back in 1990 whatever it was. The boy's
I
72
knew
years old
it.
coming out of college. He done played
Oh
he done
man.
played 14 different offenses in two different conferences. He done listen. He got a son that's going to Oregon next year. That's how old the boy is. So if he does not know how to play in the NFL by now, he'll never do it. So listen, I'm making fun of it. The dude is a little bit
uh,
older. He's been around a while,
uh,
and that offense is built for what he does well. I'm
it
going to be
is.
fair with you. It's built for what he does well. So I wish you nothing but luck. Now those 10 wins in the AFC is tough. I make fun of it too, but those 10 wins
9.
in the
Okay,
AFC
9.
is
Give me
tough.
9. Give me 9. Give me 9.
So, but I wish you nothing but luck. I hope he outperforms anything, and then next year he wants a $20 million $100 million contract, and y'all have a holdout with him next year. However that's going to work. So good luck to Bo Nix. Good luck to the Broncos, and I
He's not gonna
hope I
hold
don't see you
out,
no time
and
soon.
I'm not gonna say why he's not gonna hold out. We're gonna have contract issues. You know why? Y'all can see why.
What's that?
I ain't gonna. You're not.
Good,
We gonna wait and
well, yeah.
see.
No, no, no.
Well,
I
next
don't. I
next year
don't
y'all
think
gonna
y'all understand it. Who always give these problems? We do. He ain't gonna get him no problem. And that's all I'm gonna
see,
say.
and the best
We
thing you
ain't gonna
can
have no
have a
problem.
contract
He gonna sit back and make his. He
next.
gonna just like Purdy. Purdy sit there 7 years if he had to at his rookie salary. He ain't said a word, and Bo ain't gonna
Purdy
say
was
nothing either.
21. Purdy was 21. Nick's
You what you
28.
trying to say? Niggas got he got mortgages and stuff. he got
He
whole.
got
He been
children, child
divorced
support.
twice.
Got bills to
He got
pay.
he got child support to pay. And next year y'all do have freed up money because y'all ain't gonna be paying rest no
Yeah.
more. So you're gonna have an extra $35 million to throw
Oh, he
away.
got a
Help
lot more.
that
He
boy
can
out, man.
rebuild this whole team around him. He can rebuild, and we have money. We can rebuild this whole team. Who on the Broncos team you can think of just off the top of your head? We gotta keep that you
Cortland
could.
Sutton, because I was trying to get your wide receiver, Cortland
I
Sutton. I
gotta
really
keep
wanted
him.
him.
That's about it. But I'm just saying, there's really not a lot of moving parts there that they're like, I gotta keep. I gotta pay this person. We have money. We can trade, do it. We can do some things, and I think we're about to build up. I give us 2-3 years, and we're gonna be back in the whole championship spot. I'm trying to tell you, watch my
Well,
words.
y'all don't
But
have a tough season this year. Not, I mean, really. So, I mean,
our
I can see
division
why
is
you're saying
hard.
what you're
Our
saying,
division is hard. We ain't forget all the
but
other
you
outside
don't.
of it.
Uh,
I
I,
mean,
I don't know.
okay,
I don't know.
okay, we're gonna
She's
see.
looking
You
at your
know,
schedule. She's saying your schedule
She
week.
looking at the
She don't want to.
schedule. Yeah.
She don't want to tell you the truth. She's saying your schedule week. That's why you can talk 9 to 10. I'm not gonna say that. I wasn't gonna
I'm
talk
not
about
gonna.
your
Yeah.
schedule.
You know what? My schedule can be weak, but look,
Hey,
you
I'm
talking about the
glad my
Panthers?
schedule's kind of weak. I'm glad my
Ain't
schedule's
no
kind
kinda, and ain't no option.
of.
Where you at? Y'all got to put in a whole.
Hey,
Y'all got to put in a whole thing. This the change conferences. Can we please move out of this one?
nope,
So
nope,
you know what I
nope.
mean?
Keep us where we at. Keep us all where
Yeah.
we at. We need
So we.
everybody on that in that in that area. Yes, everybody there. Keep us there because we it rotates. It rotates. So
Hey, you
if it
gotta
ain't
do
the
what you gotta
Panthers, it's
do.
the Saints. If it ain't the Saints, it's Tampa Bay. You know, so you know. But yeah,
I'm
y'all
gonna
ain't really
have
playing
it.
nobody this year.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna let her have her
y'all got a
moment. She
couple of
our
tough
guest
games.
today. I'm gonna let her have it, and she right. I can, all I can do is fuss, knowing she right. So, but I'm gonna let her have
Y'all
it.
play
It
the
is what it is.
Ravens. Y'all will lose that one. Um,
Wow. She going down the
I'm right
schedule. Tell him.
here.
She going down the schedule on you, player.
Let
Ugh.
me get my paper
Your
out.
they play y'all the Steelers on the 15th. So the rest of it, mm,
Hmm. Okay.
Mm,
I can't really say I ain't looked at the schedule. I just got my new love because I let them go for a minute. I won't even look up your mess, man. I can't even do it. I'm not gonna be a dumb Cowboys fan and keep cheering. They my team. I ain't gonna walk away, but I'm done with them. But we are going to
Broncos.
move a little bit along. We almost there, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us. NCAA start today. We're not going to touch much on it, but because it ain't but one game today. Um, yeah, NCAA football starts today. They are playing in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, they're in Ireland.
Yeah.
I
That
looked at
means we
like,
all
where?
drunk. That means we
Right,
all drunk. We all
right.
if
drunk right
not,
now.
if not now, later after the game.
Right. So it might be on right now. I think it came on maybe noon or something like that, East Coast time. So
It's on. It's on.
Yeah, it's
it's
on
on.
now.
So Georgia Tech and Florida State would have been my pick. Florida State is number 10. This year. So if you want to see a little NCAA football, here you go. They're in Ireland playing, and next week the games start. This week is just really
My
this game. That's all.
my only thing I'm gonna
Hmm.
say, because I'm gonna shout out to the people who love it. Tonight at 7:30 on ESPN and ABC,
It is
Norfolk
three
State
more
versus
games.
FAMU.
Yes,
So
it
we
is. I'm sorry. Sorry.
represent. That's
Sorry.
all.
I did see a couple other games. Delaware State, I think it is HBCUs are playing.
That's what it
God
is.
knows I
Hmm.
apologize, knowing I love my HBCU. Okay, can y'all imagine how Pat Howard game is today? Just because Kamala running. Everybody at
Yes.
Howard, okay? But anyway, definitely y'all catch that. I didn't know that they were playing FAMU. You said FAMU tonight?
FAMU in Norfolk State. So watch that.
Okay.
It's going to be on prime time on ESPN, I think, and in some places ABC. So they're going to keep it on prime tonight. It's the game. So
Okay.
HBCU is big right now.
Chanel,
Yes, it
what my Aggie
is.
Pride looking like? What A&T looking like over there?
A
Right?
A&T is playing Wake Forest on Thursday. Wake Forest.
What they
So
Okay.
playing in Winston?
but shout out to the HBCUs getting their primetime coverage. I'm
Yes.
loving that each year is gaining more and more momentum.
Yes.
So yeah, let's keep that support out there and let's not let that momentum fall.
And watch the games. It does. You have to
Yep.
watch it for them to keep it on. I know we want to watch other games and other stuff, but if they don't have the viewership, go and click, watch it. Y'all watching two and three
Hmm.
TVs anyway. Put them on, man. Let's get our
Yep.
HBCU some views up so we can keep watching them because they have great football players as well. Things of that nature. We just don't give them enough kudos. So yeah, definitely. But NCAA, I know I ain't gonna stick on it too long, but I know you did holler about the SEC, ACC, Big Ten. Yes, Oklahoma moved over to the ACC. Where they at? SEC? I don't know.
SEC, and like I said, we gonna talk about them more as the season go. But
Yeah,
yeah, they moved over.
that little
But what's
change.
good for you ACC fans? That SMU is now in the ACC,
Yes,
so
sir.
y'all
I
get
was
to see
about to
some of
say
y'all
that.
teams come to Dallas. Come
I'm
on to
already
Dallas and watch a couple of
well.
games.
Shout out to SMU. One of my friends, Toya Yale. She actually is a head coach at SMU for women's basketball. She's actually the first black female or black coach. Period. There at SMU women's basketball. So I'm glad because y'all know I love my ACC. So now I get to see Carolina come out here and play. So definitely shout
Hmm.
out to SMU, and SMU is probably about to rock the ACC next year because they do have the number one quarterback out of Texas coming to them. We're
Good for
gonna see
them.
how that work out for the ACC with that boy. They don't know nothing about them Texas guns out here, boy. Woo! I love the ACC,
Hmm.
but I gotta give Texas their props, and that boy is bad. That's coming out. So yeah, check out NCAA football. Come next week, we'll talk a little bit more about NCAA. Outside of that, we are going to move right on along to our small business break. Our small business break, you guys know I love to talk about a small business in our area or not, North Carolina. I do. I am from there, so I definitely make sure I cater to everyone. This week, we have, let's get her up. We got yours truly, y'all. We have Miss Shanetta Bunting. Styles by Shanetta. She is here on the show with us. Yes, Miss Shanetta. She does hair as well. So I am going to
Yes.
let her go ahead and.
Uh, this mobile hairstylist, specializing in natural hair care, chemical services. and kids are welcome. Seniors, I focus a lot on senior citizens, getting the people who can't get out and go into salons and things of that sort. So, trying to provide that type of on-hand support for those people who are not able to get out. Alopecia, people who are scared to be in public places. So, yes, you, Torrance. So, um, providing hair care services here in Charlotte and the surrounding area. You could text or call me for an appointment. It's 704-222-6995.
Guys, Shanetta's right here. I love the way that you're taking care of, elderly people. You're providing services a lot of people don't do. They may not even know that this is
Indeed.
even available for them. It only takes a nice hairstyle to make somebody's day. Especially with our elderly,
Hmm.
things of that nature. It's not just about getting your hair done, trying to be fly. And actually it makes you feel good about yourself. And with our elderly community, I think that's awesome. Shanetta's been doing hair forever. She's been doing mine even since college. We was in college together. She'll slap that
Before I was
perm in
licensed
before she was licensed. You know what I mean? She's always been that
in the
go-to.
dorm room.
So always have been. She's been doing hair for as I've known her. So definitely before licensing and all of that good stuff, she knows what she's doing. So you guys hit her up. She has a really good thing that's going on. So if you need assistance, 704-222. I'm sorry, 6995. So y'all make sure y'all hit her up. We'll make sure we post this and tag it when I post this here into YouTube. Thank you, Miss
And thanks for the
Shanetta.
shout out.
Of course,
Thanks for the shout out. Our take.
of course. We want to
So,
make sure that
so
we're
you do
always.
hair and you talk sports? Is that what you're telling
That's
me?
it. Oh, yes.
Man,
We do it
oh
all.
man.
If I didn't tell you,
Mm-mm-mm.
she's a Zeta too. So we do all things.
Oh,
She is
there's two of y'all on this
actually,
podcast.
yes, we
Ain't
actually
nothing wrong
became
with it.
Zetas together. We went over the same year. So, definitely, this is my line sister, my in sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Sure. It's the Omega Sci Fi. And like I told you every week,
Oh.
these cats don't chase that dog.
Mm. I'll leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone right there. We're gonna
Anyway,
leave that
so
alone.
we're gonna move right along to y'all know our little favorite little segment. Let me get it queued up. News you just can't use. This week is brought to you by uh, our Miss co-host Spunky B. No allows.
Indeed.
I'm
Indeed.
about tired of that boy. I'm honestly glad track and field is every 4 years because I think after this we might be done with him for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
We'll see, but definitely, no allows. We had to give him the news you can't use this week. He wants to race Tyreek Hill. Tyreek. He wants to race Tyreek, and I actually saw this the actual video. I think it was on Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, one of them. He really wants to race him. He stated that he would do it. And I think Shanetta brought to my attention. He's wanting millions, right? He's wanting to get paid to
Yes,
do it.
millions.
He said on the show, "Hey, if he's want to do it, I want to do it. No games, no games, no games. I will do it." So he feels like he can beat him. What you guys say? There's definitely some news we can't use. No, it got to be in the news some kind of way. Like really, what do y'all think? Who y'all think will win?
Is that a question?
Yeah,
Is that a
yeah,
question?
yes, I'm
So
asking.
we're going to train Olympian versus somebody who plays football who's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm now if
But
you
you know,
ask me who
Tyreek thinks
wins,
that he's gonna. If Tyreek responds, I have not seen a response. You already know what he's gonna
now
say.
if he takes it seriously, it'll be a nice race. But I still say because somebody does this for a living, I don't think Miles can go on the football field and catch a ball. So why
But
would I
he's not trying
expect?
to.
Exactly. Why would I expect Tyreek to beat an Olympic champion? But
I think Tyreek is gonna feed
everybody
into it.
he's going to feed into it, and
Mm-hmm.
for entertainment purposes, do it. And then it goes back to our basic premise that other than Lyles, this dude only made what 30-some thousand for the Olympics. Now he doing what millions of race. Put money in his pockets. It all works itself out. But What? Why? Who? Would you spend money to go watch it, or you just want to watch it on TV and say, okay, I knew who's going to win, and it's over
Well,
with?
think about it. If they air this, you can't tell me this would not have millions of ratings. We would all watch it.
Well, I don't,
Y'all know we would. If
oh,
they
I don't doubt
made
it.
literally, this is something that they could actually broadcast it and actually make money off of. A lot of people could make off money off of this dumb stuff. I don't think it's gonna happen, honestly, because the NFL season is here. Tyreek does not have time to be fooling with this chaos. It's just another,
It ain't gonna.
like Shanetta said, some more shenanigans from Noah Lyles.
Yeah, clout chasing. I think he's still trying to remain relevant after the Olympics, because it's kind of, dying down after the couple weeks of the Olympics ending. I think it's really about just clout chasing,
Yeah.
just trying to keep yourself relevant, people, your name in people's mouths, type of thing. Um, if it was the other way around, Hill trying to compete with him, yeah, I could see that it'd be
Yeah.
something more competitive. But right now, nah, I don't think that's a good look for Mr. Hill. Yeah, stay in your lane. But if y'all do it, yeah, I'm here for it.
That dude is he's just clout chasing. That's all I think. He was also on there fussing about not having crowds of people when he came home, and he's just always upset about something. Why we can't watch track and field like we watch, the NFL and this and that. He's trying to fight to get more notoriety. We know what y'all are, but y'all don't have any. I mean, you don't have any damn track meets. Like, I don't know what to tell you to do. So he's real upset about those things. That he can't come home and be on a professional team and run here in the states. He just doesn't think that America cares about it to that extent. He was comparing him going home then other nations. You know what I mean? And they're having 30,000 people. And we was like, dude, are you serious? He was like, nobody picked me up but my mama and my brother. Like, yeah, he's so clout chasing and want to
He
make
think
the
too
most
much
of
of himself.
everything.
That's what the old
But I,
folks say. You
but
think
I
too much
think
of
that
yourself.
I think that goes back to the argument about it, America versus international. Track is an international sport.
Thank
All
you.
these other countries, what do they have? Do they have professional sports as the United States? That's the answer to that is no. They may have some professional basketball, they may have whatever, that kind of thing. But track is international. So you're
Yeah.
going to get more love if you're from France, if you're from Switzerland, whatever in that kind of stuff. Versus
And
here, when we
Usain
have
Bolt is their LeBron. Like, that is their LeBron. They don't have nothing
exactly
bigger.
in Jamaica, there's nothing else. It's right there. So, it's just a matter of our attention spans of 5 minutes because we have something different every 5 minutes to be watching.
And
That's
you
what
chose the
Americans
wrong
do.
sport if you want to have clout and be on TV every day. You chose the wrong sport.
That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
You chose the wrong
Right.
sport. I like
Unfortunately.
Noah Lyles. I do like him as far as his athletic ability. Um, yeah, he's even talking about trying the 400. This guy thinks he feels he can push his body to anything. Yeah, he's really talking about that. Yeah, you have to watch that. He had an interview with Shannon Sharp. And I don't remember if it was Club Shay Shay or the other one. I don't know. Look, Google it.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking real crazy. It's like, okay, so news you can't use. I think I am done with Mr. Lyles this year. I can say that. Who knows what he gonna say later next? You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, news you can't use. So definitely. But I do want to thank you, Shanetta, for joining us, Funky B. I think Tyrone. I don't know if you looked at the messages, but
Yeah.
good luck with that.
Yeah. I
Tyrone
saw
said
it.
he just learned something new about you, and he about to run that game
Yeah.
in the ground. So, good luck. Good luck with that. But thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. We had a great time with you
thank you
today.
very
Please
much.
come back. We just love to chop it up barbershop style about our take of what happened in sports this week. So, hope you had a good time with us.
Thanks for having me. If I'm not a guest, I'm always viewing. So appreciate the love.
I appreciate the support. So, no, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. And until next week, 10
All right.